Did you know that one woman risked her life hundreds of times to lead others to freedom? This is the untold story of Harriet Tubman, a woman who defied slave catchers, outsmarted bloodhounds, and became the most dangerous fugitive in America because she kept coming back. Harriet Tubman was born into slavery in 1822 on the plantation fields of Maryland. Her childhood was a litany of violence, lashed for the smallest offenses, beaten for defending others. But fear never claimed her. Instead, she claimed something else, a resolve stronger than iron. Then, in 1849, Harriet faced a choice. Slave masters planned to sell her, tearing apart her family. Under the cover of night, Harriet made a promise to herself: freedom or death. She slipped into the woods, following moss on tree trunks and the shine of the North Star. 90 miles alone, eluding men on horseback, shotguns glinting in lantern light. Philadelphia finally appeared at the end of her desperate journey. But Harriet's victory was just the prologue. She was free, but hundreds of others were not, and that, she decided, was unacceptable. Harriet Tubman became a legend whispered along secret lines. Her name passed from shack to shack. A $40,000 bounty, millions in today's money, hung over her head. She was called Moses because, like the prophet, she led her people to a promised land. But if you were her passenger, the rules were simple. Move fast, keep silent, and trust your guide. You'll be free or you'll be dead, she warned, because turning back meant risking everyone's life. With every journey south, Harriet donned new disguises. Old woman, market vendor, even a conductor scanning train tickets she could never read. She hid escapees beneath hay in creaking wagons, under false floors, and sometimes in coffins meant for the dead. At river crossings, her coded songs like "Wade in the Water" signaled when to move. Slave catchers prowled the roads, bloodhounds sniffing for fugitives, but Harriet always stayed a step ahead. 19 missions, 300 people led to freedom. Not once did she lose a single soul, and all the while she suffered the fallout of a brutal childhood injury, a blow that caused sudden blackouts and visions. As America convulsed in civil war, Harriet Tubman didn't retire. She reloaded. She marched straight to the Union Army's front lines, demanding to serve any way she could. They put her to work as a nurse, but soon realized her true skills: stealth, planning, intelligence. With only a handful of maps and her memory, Harriet scouted Confederate territory, spying on movements and smuggling crucial information back to Union officers. Then, in 1863, she made history. Tubman took command of the Combahee River Raid, a daring military operation along the South Carolina coast. Leading Union troops at night through channels mined with torpedoes, Harriet signaled enslaved families from the riverbank. When the dawn broke, over 750 men, women, and children had seized their freedom. It was the first time in U.S. history that a woman led an armed military expedition, and she did not fail. Her enemies called her a terrorist. The people she rescued called her Moses. The government, despite her service, refused to pay her fairly or recognize her commission. Harriet Tubman's battles did not end with the war. She fought for women's suffrage, used her last pennies for others, and though she died poor in 1913, her name now graces schools, museums, and soon U.S. currency. Her greatest monument lives in those who keep going. Her story isn't history. It's a blueprint for courage, because injustice still exists, and the world needs more Harriet Tubmans. So tell us, who would you follow into the dark? Comment a hero who inspires you. And if you believe stories like Harriet's deserve to be told, like, subscribe, and hit the bell. This is Timeless Sparks, igniting the past to light the future.